the human impossibility of being right with God. Shallow thinkers have a very cocksure attitude about the way of being right with God, of being able to know God. We studied last time about Bildad in his comments to Job, and we saw how he really is a gentle and a soft-spoken man, but he tends to oversimplify. He just says there's really nothing to this. If you get right with God, why, God won't reject a man of integrity. God is just and righteous. And so if things aren't going right for you, it shows there's something wrong with you. But his emphasis is on the justice of God. And Job says, I have to agree with that. And that's what he starts out with here, that in truth I know that this is so. But his whole chapter, his whole statement here sets forth his realization of the vast gulf that there is between God and man. There is a vast gulf between the eternal God and sinful man, which man cannot possibly bridge. So the musings of Bildad are really of no value. And any sort of comment to a person about get right with God or anything like that, it just doesn't ring true. It's impossible. Man cannot reach up to God. There's nothing that man can do to make the connection. Job has to agree that God's blessing is on the righteous, that it's for the righteous, but he sets forth throughout this portion the question, how is it possible for man to be right with God? How is it possible to bridge this vast gulf?